Welcome back to Mornings with Mike. I'm here with Brian Montgomery. He is currently a resident assistant at the college at Brockport. So, Brian, how long have you been an RA?
2 years now. Yeah, I started out my sophomore year. I haven't left the Dobson Hall building, a freshman dorm in the middle quad. 2 years now, and it's been a great experience in general.
What got you into being an RA? Like, how did you figure out about it, and what did you do to become one?
Well, what I did my freshman year, I had a position as a night desk attendant, which I used to check in residents, and I got to see the RAs on duty, how they did their duties, and I thought, hey, this is something that's actually interesting to me, and I thought it'd be something cool to do. So, I went through the process. It went through three specific tiers, I guess. The first was a group process in which all the RA candidates got together. We went through ice-breaking things, personality tests, I guess you can say. Then we had interviews with our resident directors, which were our supervisors, and finally a separate interview with another RA who then took us on a tour around the building, showed us what their duties were, and from there on out, it was just interesting to me. So I just kept going, and I got the position.
Wow, it sounds like there's a lot involved. What's a typical day like that you run?
Well, the position in general, it's one of those jobs in which it's 24/7. You wake up in the morning, you go to classes like any other college student, but then when you get back from classes, that's where things, I guess, are more specific for the position. You have day desk hours in which you sit in the RA office, give out packages, give out anything that the residents need. You're there if they need anything like a lockout. Once every other week, you have a meeting with your resident director talking about what you have to do to improve yourself in the way you work in the position. And finally, if you're on duty, you're on duty. You have to be in the building from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. on a specific day. And on weekdays, you have to be sitting at the desk until midnight, and on weekends until 2 a.m. in the morning. So it's tough sometimes, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, well, now, I've heard people say college is the best time of people's lives, and a lot of interesting and bizarre things happen. A lot of those happen in the dorm rooms. What's the most interesting thing that's happened while you've been on watch?
Well, actually, one time I had a resident. He was a football player, so I guess he thought it was comfortable to walk out with, I guess you can say, minimal clothing. Walked out one day, and the second that I walked out of my room towards his room, he walked out nothing but his boxer shorts, and we proceeded to have a 5-minute conversation about college football. So that was a little bit awkward, but I mean, it's residents in this college, so there's really no limit to what you're going to see.
Yeah. So would you recommend becoming an RA to any current student?
Not to any current student. If a person does not believe they can handle it, and it's definitely a job that takes a lot out of you. It's an exhausting job, but it's at the same time it's a very beneficial job. It's the best decision I've made since I've come here, and I believe that anybody that can handle it, why not go for it?
Now, just one last question. Do you enjoy this job?
I love this job. It's the best. Like I said, it's the best thing I've done since I've been here at college, and if I had another chance to do it, I'd do this job again.
All right. Well, that's all the time.